I am Diz, this is Domino's Rump, and today we came up with 7 more tips for YouTube. Number 1, sound. So I have tried several different things here on my channel for the sound. Originally, I tried just the sound on my camera, although those videos never got uploaded to YouTube. I ended up picking up a Rode mic and attaching it to the top of my camera, which worked really well because I like to move around and I talk with my hands. There's a lot of hitting my mic. Sorry. There's a lot of hitting my mic that happens. And then from that setup, I ended up getting the Blue Banshee, and the Blue Banshee's sound quality is nothing compared to the sound quality of the Rode. Now, the Rode being further away from me, I had to talk way louder than I normally do for it to really pick up good sound. My tip here is to keep plucking away at it till you get it the way that you want it. There's adjustments on your camera, there's adjustments on some of the mics. Don't just pick your mic off of the color, because that's what I did. My husband got a mic, and his microphone is way better. It's the kind that can pick up sound all the way around it instead of just directly into it, which works better for what he's doing. I want to get one of those little boxes that I can adjust the sound qualities and stuff to. I don't have one of those yet, just to kind of keep playing with it. Number 2, how to make your logo transparent. So down in the corner of your screen, you have your little logo, which we've talked about before, but how to make that transparent. The website I gave you before, photo.com, doesn't do that. So I had to switch over to a different website. I went to onlinepngtools.com. It's super simple, just follow its prompts. The link is down below. Number 3, spend time on your scripts. And unlike me, memorize your scripts. I work on several different scripts at a time because that's the way my mind works. I like to be over here, then over here, then over here. If I just work on one at a time, then I kind of get tunnel vision on them, and then I'm just not interested anymore. I also like to stew on topics. I don't want to just pick a topic and then make a video on it. I like to pick a topic and think about it for a few days and then make a video on it. I think the topics that stick with me are the ones that you guys are going to want to see. The other part about memorizing my scripts is I think it gets me really focused, and then you guys lose a lot of Dizzy because Dizzy gets the tunnel vision, the camera tunnel vision. Things like that statement wouldn't happen. I'd be too focused on what I'm supposed to say instead of whatever my brain comes up with saying. Now, that is a good and a bad thing. It can be good, but it also can be very bad. So allowing myself that kind of freedom makes my videos, when they're edited, very choppy. Because I don't do it all in one go. I do it in this go and this go and this go and this go. I don't suggest doing that. I suggest knowing your lines and not ranting about things. It will make editing easier for you, as well as make it easier for your audience to stick with you through the whole video. Which leads me to my next point, number 4. Is the payoff worth it? So I get really distracted and really dizzy really easily. So I have to stay focused. I do several different takes of the same line, and then I normally pick the shortest version. The reason why I do that is I realize every second of your guys' time is more valuable than mine. So sticking to that, if I go off on a rant and make a funny, is that funny worth it? Is there a payoff? Am I actually being funny? Or should I stick with the lines that take up shorter time? Take my advice as a viewer. If I'm not getting a payoff, if it's not funny, if it's not informative, if it gets slow, boring, whatever, then I'm gonna start skipping through it. Or I'm just gonna skip over it. Number 5, pick a good avatar. I've been seeing a lot of avatars on YouTube that are pretty far away from the person's face. So I watch YouTube on my phone. So when I'm scrolling through it, I see all these tiny little avatars and I can't tell what they are. Keep in mind when you're picking your avatar, if you're going to use a picture of your face, keep it close because people need to be able to look at the picture and tell what it is. See that it's your face. It may be really small, but they can tell that it's you. Or use your logo, which keep in mind is really small. So simplified logos work better than elaborate logos, than logos that say really long words. It makes the letters really tiny and hard to read. So unless you have a very defined color scheme and a very defined text, it may be difficult for your subscribers to recognize. After all, that little logo is the first thing people will go to. That colors, the image, the contrast, all of that needs to pop so that it makes you pop. Number 6, pay attention to what's doing well on your channel. It's really important to type things into Google search and see how people are searching for things and see the kinds of things people are searching for, as well as what is trending on YouTube. But just as importantly, to know what is doing well on your channel. The analytics section in your studio is very valuable. Know the kinds of things that people are coming to you for. Know your videos that are doing the best and continue to make more content like that. When you're first starting out, you're getting your feet wet and you're trying to figure out what kind of videos people want to see you do on YouTube. It's not just about what kind of videos are on YouTube, because there's everything. I have this personality and I need to know what kind of videos people want to see this personality put on YouTube. So I have to pay attention to the videos that are doing the best on my own channel. Everybody is different, which is kind of silly to say, because if everybody's different, that means we're all the same and being different. It doesn't matter. And with that being said, you need to find what your difference is in the different pool. Here on this channel so far, the video that's done the best is the designer babies. I've had the most views on it, not the most watch time because I have some longer videos that are pulling more watch time, but I have the most comments on that video, which means to me that people want to talk about things like designer babies. They want to talk about intriguing topics, which is why I have spent quite a bit of time putting research together on some topics that I'm pretty excited about putting out within the next few weeks about... Stay tuned to find out. But on my other channel, the video that did the best was when I was giving help to new YouTubers, which is why I took that and brought it over here. I made a promise over there to do these videos, and let's see how well they do here. Number 7. And I know I said this in the last video, I will probably say it at the end of every video, it will probably always be number 7. Stick with it. My biggest piece of advice is stick with it. Stick with it and learn from it. There is so much here that my little tips and tricks can't teach you. I can't teach you confidence. I can't teach you to be comfortable in front of that camera. Those are the things that you're going to have to get through on your own. But no, there are people out there that support you. There are people out there that want to watch you. For you. So stick with it so that the rest of us can find you. If you guys are new to the platform, like myself, I would like to see your channel. So leave a link down below so I can check out and see what you guys are doing. If you guys like this video, hit the thumb. If you want to see more Dizzy content, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next one. If you want to see my dog awake, then you can follow her on Instagram at DizIsHavingABadDay. Thank you for watching. Over it. Over it! Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. I've got another episode for you. 1, 2, 3, go. Then slap? We don't slap nothing around here except for Dizzy. Dizzy content. If you guys are just starting out, really? I said this in, oh, hold on. I keep plucking away at it until get you. Time out. We're just gonna start over. Somewhere in there, I'll figure it out. It's really important to.